Hi everyone, I'm Pooja Gokul from Amoha Prints. I hope you're all at home and safe and doing well. So I'm going to be teaching you how to print with essential items available at your home. What we usually teach at Amoha Prints is block printing on fabric with wooden blocks like these. But today I've taken up the challenge from TBH. I would like to thank them for giving me this opportunity where I can show you what you can do at home and come up with something very interesting on fabric which you can use, which you can wear and enjoy your creations. So firstly, I'm going to show you the items that we are going to be using today to print with. The colors that I've chosen is just red, yellow, blue and black. The stuff that you're going to be using would be some of these nails that we use on walls. Then I'm going to be using a blade, some fixtures like this that we use for plugs, and a pen which gives me a pretty texture. I'll show you soon. Pencil and the back of some of my wooden blocks. It will just give you interesting shapes. So I'm going to start off printing on this pouch for you using this. So what we are going to do is we're going to be putting the color. I've taken a tray like this and a cloth which is a woolen cloth. You can also put it on a tray and you can put some color on it like this and spread it well so that it is on one level and it's easy to take the color. That's the reason behind putting the color on a fabric like this. It could be a cotton piece, it could be a woolen piece, it's up to you. So this is something you can try at home. Then this piece that gives me a triangular kind of shape, I'm going to be printing with it. I hope you can see me well. You can ask me any of your questions after I'm done. I'll be happy to answer it. So what am I creating with these shapes? You'll be seeing soon. So this is what has come out of the shape like this. Then I'm taking the back of one of my wood pieces and creating the top of this. I'm sure you can see what I'm doing. So I'm making the head. They are birds that I'm printing. So they are inspired by the bird sounds that I hear in the morning daily and throughout the day, because of nature being at its best at a time like this. That's something positive you can take from this time. Okay, I'm done with the head. Next, I'm going to be doing the beak with a pencil tip. Just like this. I'm just putting it down like this over here. The tip of the pencil to make the beak. As simple as that. And the colors that I'm using are made by us at Amoha Prints. You can use acrylic and poster colors at home and just try to make it a little liquidy so that the consistency is good for you to print with. Yeah. Now I'm going to do the feathers with a pin like this that you use, a hook that you use on walls. So on either side of the bird, you can use the, and if it doesn't print well the first time, go over it the second time so then you can see it more clearly once you're done. Yeah. So this is it. This is something that I've printed on a pouch which I can use to travel and carry some essential items like toiletries and things like that. And also it looks beautiful. It's my creation, so I would love to actually carry it around. And the other side, I've done 2 big birds and 2 small birds. So you can do the same if you have bigger pieces of these fixtures that we use for the plug points. That's what they are. Okay, so I've matched the color with the zipper. That's why I used blue. Okay, so the next one I'm going to be showing you is something that you can do on a pillow cover. If you have plain pillow covers like this, just with a little bit of design, or just plain covers without any design, you could try out what I'm showing you next, again with the plug point fixtures itself. So I'm just going to keep my pillow cover like this, and I have put a newspaper underneath in between so that the color doesn't seep in and go at the back of the pillow cover. Okay, that's why I have put that newspaper. You should do that as well if you're going to print on pillow covers, cushion covers, on clothes. That's something you should do. Okay, so starting off, again I'm using a small wooden piece, something round. If you have at home something that's flat, a wooden piece or a plastic or metal, you can use it. So I'm creating a flower now. I'm going to be doing it in red color because I want it to match with one of the lines that I see here. Okay, so my red is put onto the cloth and I'm just spreading it evenly like this. Okay, so the red is ready. Just gonna add a little more and spread it. So get ready to have a look at some interesting prints of flowers that you can make at home. Obviously make the center first, the dot, the center dot. Then you can use the same plug point fixture like this that I used previously for the bird. The same one, okay, and I'm just going to go around the circle. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to go around like that, and the petals are being formed. It's a very, very simple and definitely doable design. You should try it. I hope I'm inspiring you to go and look for objects at home and use the paints that you have, the poster, acrylic. Like I told you, thin it down a bit and you can try it with the objects that are available in your home. Okay, so this is what I created in the center of the pillow cover. I thought this was quite a plain pillow cover in the center, so I wanted to do something, and finally I came up with this and I wanted to show it to you. And next, what I'm going to be doing is creating some designs around the flower. So I have picked up this whiteboard marker that gives a beautiful print. You'll see now. Again with the red color. Almost looks like tiny flowers, or you can say stars. I'm going to bring it closer once I'm done. So please be patient and stay on. I'm sure all of you have these kind of markers at home, and maybe you've never observed what it can do. So you should go and look and try this out. I will definitely recommend it. It's so much fun and so satisfying. So this is what I created around the flower, and I feel that's all I want for this pillow cover. So I did another one earlier just to make sure that it looks nice and interesting and something people would like to try out. It's the same thing, and it matches with the color on top. That's why I chose this color. Okay, and I've also done it on a onesie, the same print in blue. I thought it was really interesting if you want to try it on your kids' clothes also. So all these prints that I'm showing you are done without blocks. They are done with things that you find in your home. So you should definitely try them. So after the lockdown, if you're interested, you can pick up the colors and you can pick up these trays and these cloths. We sell it as a starter kit for people who want to print, who want to block print. So you can definitely look at amohaprints.com. Moving on. So I'm going to create something on a top like this. Okay, so I hope you can see, and I'm going to use black, a dark gray black kind of color. Just going to put a little more color, and I will spread it out evenly. Okay, so it's ready now for printing. So what I've thought of is something that people have been citing in Bangalore and Bombay, birds like peacocks. So this is dedicated to them. I would like to create a peacock with the items that I found at home. So please do have a look at how I'm doing it and try it out as well. It's going to be really a lot of fun. This is something I've tried out again with things that are available at home. So I'm going to show you how to create a peacock like this. Starting off, I have to clean this first of all for me to show you. Yeah. So I'm going to use black this time. Okay, that's the body of the peacock. And if you think it's light, you can always go over it and print again. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to do the head of it. So a lot of people have been sighting peacocks in Bangalore, especially in a place like Malleshwaram where my parents stay. They've told me that they saw it outside their home. Something so beautiful, and it just keeps me wondering from where they are coming from and where they've been hiding for so long. So I thought, let me create something. It's also one of my favorite birds. So that's done. The beak, you know how it's done with the pencil tip itself. So I've done the body, the head and the tip, the beak. With the tip of the pencil has been used for the beak of the peacock. Next, I'm going to be using a blade for the feathers. So you have to do it patiently, and it's actually very quick as long as you can get a bit of practice printing with this. You can try it on paper first if you think you're a bit scared to do it on fabric immediately. I always recommend first timers to do that, and even in our workshops people always try printing on paper first and then they do it on fabric. So we conduct workshops all around India. We also conduct workshops for people who want some special kind of workshop for their wedding, for their baby shower, for their naming ceremony, for corporates. So there, the feathers are ready. Now I'm going to be putting the most important colorful. I'm going to do it with black for now because I think the top has the peacock color. So I want this to really stand out, hence I'm just going to keep it to black. You can do different colors. If you're working on a white t-shirt, you can use different colors. So I'm using again the tip of the top of the whiteboard marker as I did for the pillow cover. The same thing. You can do multiple prints with the same object. It's just about discovering something new and interesting. So that's done. Now I'm going to be doing the feet and a few feathers on either side. These nails are going to be used for a few more feathers. And then I'm just going to use a piece of plastic to do the feet. You just need some straight lines. That's it. So you can use any object that you think is thin. You're going to give you thin, small lines. Yeah, so that's ready. The peacock is ready. It's done on my daughter's t-shirts. So you can try it on t-shirts, you can try it on table mats, cloth mats. You can try it on table runners. You can choose what you think you want to use it on. So for all of them, I use things that are available at home. Like you saw, blades and the softboard marker, a piece of wood and the fixtures for the plugs. So the next thing I'm going to be using is alphabets, which you can definitely use on t-shirts and make some funky quotes. Yeah, so I have already started off a quote and I'm going to complete it in front of you now. So what I've done is I've taken a t-shirt, one of my t-shirts, and I have just done the beginning of it, happiness is. So if somebody would like to give me some suggestions, you can give me and I'm going to put that over here. Okay, please don't give me very big quote, something which is 1 word, 2 words to complete this. So if you would like to suggest what you want me to do, please do that in the comments below. I'll be very happy. So what to you is happiness now? Yes, I can't see. Happiness is blessing, somebody says. Happiness is family. Yes, I agree. Yes, at this time, definitely. Yeah. So I'm going to complete it. Happiness is nature. Peace, somebody said. Yeah. Happiness is art. Wow, that's nice. Definitely to me. Yeah. So I hope you all feel the same. Everybody that are tuned in now. It's very important to make the best of what we have and be positive, be happy as much as we can and do things that make us happy. So these live sessions, that's the objective behind all these live sessions. So please do try out what you see and things that you feel are going to make a difference and change your mindset into positive thoughts. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to select, let me see if there's somebody. Happiness is an insider job. Okay, so that's what I just now got. Okay, so I'm going to pick happiness is family and I'm going to print that over here. Okay, so I've used the dark gray. So these are some of the alphabets that I actually bought for my daughter to learn. So I just suddenly got an idea, why not use it on t-shirts to print. So, and they actually come out really nice and interesting. So if you have kids at home and if you think you can use these kind of pieces of, they're made with wood again. So you should, it could be alphabets, it could be numbers, it could be whatever, anything that you can get your hands on. So I'm going to complete that. So what I do is I put a sheet of paper like this so that I get that straight line. Okay, and then I just print above that sheet. Okay, so let me start with F. Hope you can see. F A M I. I'm doing I now. L, and I'm just putting them in water so that the color doesn't stick onto it. You know, it can dry up and just stick onto it. Y. Yeah, so that's done. I'm just going to show you. Happiness is family. This is one of my basics, one of my t-shirts that I use. So I picked one of that to print. Yeah. You should try it too. It's really fun.